Hair back and cool. We in here. Forgot my ring. Gonna be hitting some chest today. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much this was my first time using this incline bench. And let me say, I like the angle. The angle was pretty steep, but it hit right there on the upper clavicle where I'm trying to hit. Now, I will say that it did feel a little bit harder, but that's because I haven't been doing for a decent amount of time any barbell work. So it was a little bit like, when you do that, it is a little bit heavy because your forearms aren't used to the weight. And like 2 weeks before this, I haven't done anything for triceps. I just, both those days, shoulders, triceps, just did not get hit. But it's always good, for me at least, to give the elbows a break. But now that I got the FT1 functional trainer, we're good to go. That angle, a little sharp, but it hits, which for me is kind of difficult. And I'm actually considering getting a new adjustable bench for the house. But for me, that's right where I want to hit. And it's kind of difficult for me to hit that spot. So I'm actually glad to be using this. Actually, my first time hitting chest here. And yeah. So I'm definitely going to be doing some stuff, showing some stuff as to what I'm doing, going through prep, right? Yeah, so this is the first episode, first training session, official. So I'm gonna take you guys along through the journey. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. All right, so that was me just talking. This is like the end of the night. I got done working. I'm also a trainer and all that at a different gym. But right here, we're training here at 580 barbell. So if you're in the area, definitely check 580 barbell out. Just go ahead on Instagram, reach out to my man Josh. This place, if you're a serious lifter, if you're about lifting, is legit. Now, as far as I was saying about the FT1 trainer, functional trainer from Inspire Fitness, I do have one of those at the house. I probably will show you guys some more training footage at the house and other places, because I actually train at multiple places, and depending on my schedule, I do train at home. I have what I need to train at home, and I also train obviously here at 580 barbell. I work out anytime, East Rochester, and the Y. So I'm gonna have a back workout coming at some point. That probably will be at the Y. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably be at the Y showing you guys as much as I can show you there. But just showing you guys the sessions and what's going on and how I'm training. That's pretty much the plan. The reason why I mentioned a functional trainer is because I was talking about my elbows, and sometimes having a train at home, like I've been, when you don't have the appropriate cable apparatus, or at least an apparatus where you can get creative every once in a while when you have to, it can be a little bit difficult to shift the exercises to take not used to that angle. The load off certain parts. But now that I have that, I can get a little bit more creative with my exercises, use the cables to give my elbows a break for when they need it.
the moment.
So that
most of
is
it's gonna be voiceover,
definitely
not me talking
been working
all the time.
for me.
Because
It's
me
been
talking
helpful.
Weird.
It's been great
For me.
And if you, I don't know if the FTX is available at Costco still.
But pretty much.
But that's definitely the best place to buy that.
Updating like I should have.
For $1,300, you get it financed.
This is like my first time.
It comes with the SCS bench, I believe.
Really
no, it comes with a different bench. SCS is a different bench. But it comes with a bench for free.
Really going hard.
Obviously, I got the FT1. I was looking for the FTX. The guy explained to me the store they don't have it. So they delivered.
Pretty much tore my... I didn't tear it off the bone. It was one of those ruptures along the belly. But my pec. I still haven't been able to deadlift yet. But it's finally held up enough for me to try to do some stuff, get back to normal. And let me tell you, it does mess with your mind because you can always feel it. It's always there. I probably will be extra sore in the morning. Yeah, and you feel it at weird times. So for me, it's something I need to be aware of, careful of. And even though I'm strong enough to push the weight, I need to remember that I have that vulnerability. I'm trying to come back from it. So yeah, but I'm gonna go to dumbbell incline after this. Usually what I do is I start with the barbell movement, just 'cause I like the way it feels and kind of warm up on it. And then I go to the dumbbells and everything else to really get my reps in. Actually, my barbell movements always pretty much like strength and power movements. Why? That's just how I've always trained and I like it. And yeah, enough talking. All right, so one of my favorite exercises is definitely going to be the dumbbell incline press.
So pretty much what I was trying to explain there,
get strong on these, man. You'll be strong.
Was that I do flat, my barbell movements on strength or power movements.
You'll be strong.
Then I shift to like the dumbbells,
me
and
Aaron,
the selector ass machines and the cables to get my hypertrophy working. So typically with these, what I've been doing the last pretty much few years, I may do some singles for a little bit just to get the strength up, but really that 3 to 5 rep range, I may push it up to 8 every once in a while, but then I'm going higher with the dumbbells and the cables and all that. So where some people like to keep it all in that hypertrophy range, but I'm trying to get strength with these.
Now, for me, for the rest of the workout,
that's what they're for, in my opinion.
All that's what
stuff, right? Works.
And there's like nobody here.
So
that's cool. That's convenient, I guess.
Also,
no loud music, but
I do have like.
It doesn't matter. A lot of this footage is going to be sped up. A lot of footage is going to be
other recorded workouts that I haven't uploaded.
All right, but let me grab these.
I may not upload them because they're kind of old. Like this isn't old; it's recent. But some things, like some videos, may go out of order up on the channel. I want to keep the workout footage going up in order, especially since I'm showing you guys what essentially is a prep. So I want to make sure that I can at least show you those sessions, at least one a week, in order.
I'll say this. For one, I probably should have switched benches actually. But one issue that, oh, excuse me, put it into with this seat doesn't adjust. The bottom part, so kind of slide. It is what it is. Right.
So I know y'all like to hear the weightlifting and all that. I like to hear the weightlifting, but I got a lot to say because it's been a while. So to give y'all the split, Monday's legs and abs, Tuesday chest, biceps, Wednesday rest day, Thursday back and rear delts, Friday shoulders, triceps, traps. So Saturday, Sunday's rest day. Somebody said, hey man, it seems like you rest just as much as you work out. That is correct. It is important. Now the reason why the split is laid out the way that it's laid out is because when the plan's full swing, there are deadlifts on Thursday. Monday, Thursday, I get a little bit more for the hamstrings and the quadriceps just because I have deadlifts in there. And I'll have back, obviously Thursday, Tuesday, I have chest and biceps. Now, when you use your back, you do get some chest activation. You feel it, especially if you injure your pec, you can tell. But you also get some tricep activation. All right, so yeah, I'm just explaining here pretty much how the bottom part of the seat on this bench does not adjust. So when I'm trying to do these dumbbell presses, I'm sliding, which is the issue I had at home, which is why I told you guys earlier in the video that I'm getting a new bench. I already got the new bench. This is like 2 or 3 weeks old. Like in this I'm watching this video and I'm like, man, I'm looking kind of fat in this video. Obviously I didn't get the video up the same week I recorded it. I'm probably down to 12 pounds from this video. But regardless of that, there's still weight being lifted and all that. So let me get back to the point of the split. Pretty much, I'm getting everything at least twice in the week. There's activation for everything twice in the week. I'm holding the bar on your back. You're going to activate the lats and all that, rhomboids and traps and all that. And then you hit them again on your back day. You hit legs. I mean, if you're deadlifting heavy, you're going to hit some quadriceps. You're going to hit some hamstrings. You know, the whole posterior chain is going to be involved. I haven't been deadlifting, but it's okay. My upper body kind of needs to catch up. I hit chest like I am here, and then we have shoulders on Friday. So everything is getting taxed and worked at least twice a week. Now, what I'm probably going to do starting next week is going to be added in more like direct forearm work, just to bring those up.
I guess that was it.
Strengthen everything there.
Sheesh, it's harder than
So yeah,
thought it would be.
let's go
But
into the video.
you know, first one back, first one of many. All right, so far hit the incline. Oh, somebody coming? Huh. Well, anyways. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm putting on my wrist wraps because my wrists are starting to hurt. Got these little wrists. They get injured frequently, right? So that's why I'm taking forever, and I'm resting in between sets here. After this, I think I'm going to do the Titan Fitness dip. See the dip? Let me tell you, that machine feels good. Great for the chest. Hits right where you need it to hit. I actually want to at some point review that machine and the seated dip machine I have at home, which I use for triceps, and compare the two. I have the TDS version. Now I think the Titan Fitness version does hold more weight, but that's about it. I want to compare how they feel, and all those that's coming at a later date. It'll probably be a few weeks before you see that, but just letting you guys know to expect that, and that it is coming. It is on the way. I mixed my pre-workout, right? I mixed my pre-workout, my Gatorade, electrolytes in there. It does seem to slow down and release a little bit for me. It doesn't hit me as hard, as fast, and doesn't leave me as fast. Even the zero. I don't know why. It just is like that. So, more on that, because I got a pre-workout that I use faithfully that I recommend to you guys. May be able to hook you guys up with a code. Or use that, tell your friends to use that, because this pre-workout that I use, let me tell you, it has everything dosed the way it needs to be dosed. You run out of your pump ingredient, you're still good with this pre-workout, right? And they have a decent line going on. I'm also going to let you guys know what I feel about the Steel products, because let me tell you, I like this pre-workout that I'm talking about, but I use Steel, Charged AF, pre and all that, because when if I'm in a rush, I need the pre-workout to hit me right away and have me with some good lasting energy and whatnot, because sometimes your boy hits you up out the blue. Like one day Jose hit me up, it's like, yo, I'll be there in 20 minutes at the gym. We were hitting legs. Okay, sometimes you need something that's going to hit you and keep you going, so you can hit you a little bit faster, or something that you can take and then have out of your system that's not really going to linger a little bit if you're not doing a marathon workout or whatever. That's what I use that. So I'm going to let you know how I use the Steel products. I'm going to let you know the pre-workout that I use most of the time that I recommend. And that, yeah. pretty much it. Also, Kevin Oak, man, look, come through. I know you in Cranberry, we close. So come through, check out 580 Barbell. You know, it's a place for strongmen, powerlifters, bodybuilders, anybody who's real serious about their fitness journey, their athletics. So we got all kinds of bars here, all kinds of equipment. He's getting more equipment, putting together more equipment. I know the other day they were moving equipment. I seen it, I think I checked it out, but I saw the post a little late. And it was like, I think it was Memorial Day. So even Memorial Day, they were doing their thing, setting the gym, moving stuff around. I wasn't able to go help, but yeah, it's a great place, great place. So get in there, and you gotta drag you in there. You know you got them new teeth, but hey man, that don't mean that you gotta act like you forgot. You got fans all over the globe, man. So come through.
Finally here.
What's going on?
I can't even tell you what the things are going to happen. I just asked it. Are they good or bad? You're going to see a lot. You're going to hold up to hands.
Hot games on. Whenever I got space, whenever I have, well, usually, especially if it's back and I'm using, if it's plate loaded or selectorized, I'm going to go ahead and hit drop sets. Some people say, oh, we're going to go to a top set, back off set. I might do that, but drop set. But when it's on, I like to do it more of a Dorian Yates style and progress even on the drop sets. Now, a lot of people don't think about this, but progressing on your warm-ups, especially when we're doing blood and guts, progressing on your warm-ups, progressing on your drop sets does yield to more gains and being stronger. You train the muscle to do something, they'll be able to do it. I'm an advocate of warming up though, even though you don't really need to. If you train a certain way over time, you train your body to be able to just go in and go. But just to assess where you're at that day and make sure you don't kill yourself, basically, right? Or hurt anything. But warm up doesn't mean you got to start light. You can progress so that your warm up weight is heavier and heavier gradually over time also. So, I mean, you can go ahead and do that. So, don't be afraid to implement new ideas, train, develop new ideas. It's called training for a reason. If you train your body to do it, it will be able to do it. Again, this is my first chest workout, real chest workout. coming back from that injury, and this, even as we're recording this, it's a little bit of weeks later, it's sore, right? It hurts. So I gotta be careful, but you can't be scared. One thing, when you get an injury, it will psych you out. You will be scared. You will be afraid. You will be less willing to test the limits due to re-injury. I was fortunate not to have anything serious or cosmetic happen. Somebody came in because they were moving equipment. Like I just told you, they were bringing in new equipment, and I'm here late, and they're coming in doing this, right? Now this Frey Fitness, I don't know if they just didn't put it together right, but I heard some reviews. It kind of sticks a little bit, but the weight stack is heavy, and it's not as smooth, but it fits. It fits that bare bones greenness, yet sufficient, and they do have actually a lot of stuff. So yeah, it just fits the atmosphere of the gym. But it still works. It gets the job done, right? So I have no complaints. And my chest was so pumped after this, man. Like the machine, like everything, from the hex dumbbells and all that, you feel the weight. You gotta use iron, you gotta use steel to know the difference. You really feel, it might not be comfortable, but you feel the weight. It feels different in your hands. It feels more solid, more through and through. And let me tell you, just my experience, that produces. The hex dumbbells feel better in your hands. I mean, look at that pump. That's what I was trying to convey to you guys. All right? We out. How you gonna act?